So this is giving you a glimpse of the inner life of a caveman yogi. I'm showing you my inner home and how I use the practice of incense to purify the airs and the very holiness of the breath. And I didn't really understand balance until I understood Zen. I understood what taking a full breath of the Lord's name, not my own, taking a full opening of the light and letting the light descend into me. Meaning yoga is about creating more space in our beings, in our who we are. That's all we're doing, the stretches and the postures, so that when we sit, we're glorifying the Lord's name through the Lord's body. Meaning this body, we don't own it. This is not ours. We're being loaned it. We're being loaned to us. We're living in an illusion of colored glasses about life and the way it really is. Because it's in our own image, in our own making up of things that life is what it is. It's until you get off the rubber off the road and get out into the hills, the mountains, the cave life. That's why I invite people up here to experience what it is to come through a full detox, coming into the body's true reflection by not having anything that is taking away from the real woman or man. The real woman and man only depends on the Lord's name, the Lord's vibration. What it comes to us is actually trying to be what it is, a real Christian. Meaning we let things come to us because we are given that opportunity in the teachings. That there's nothing we have to do but just be and listen. And we'll be told what to do, we'll be shown what to do, and we'll be guided in the greatest reflection. That's why I have invited my friends up here, and they're here with me now. These are your meridians. This is how your mind works. Your mind only works through your hands. This is the creative aspect of Jehovah, of creation. I made this. And you can make things out of anything. This is just broken glass, but it's in the being able to conceive it. And in this day and age, we don't conceive. Here, hand him the camera now. And then we don't conceive. We need to be able to look at a rock, and that rock tells you what it wants to be. Through your innate intelligence, through you getting so smart but you can't get smart if you're getting drugged and doped down. And you don't know, you're only working on basic basal, what's going to go in the mouth, what's going to support me in my death process. Because that's the whole thing. It's just a death, an enjoyment of the physical nature of the world that we want to be intimate with. But really, to eat and not eat is just a choice of the mind. When you really know where your source of breath is, that's the source of Zen. That's the source of true drilling. You got to dig that well. I know how to show anyone how to dig that well. You just have to wait and align in certain bone structural feeling, and when you feel it, you know it. And praise Jah. That's all about knowings and feeling in our Lord's name. Otherwise, we forget it. Then we're dreaming, and that's why meditation will lead you to dreaming, but it will lead you also to the light of emptiness, which is what I'm still elusively, but I'm only there at the threshold wanting to jump in. So we listen. You hand me the dig. Cool. That's what I've been studying lately, is the awe breath. When you're in a state of where the breath is not sure if it's going in or out, you're just waiting, and you're searching for that place where your next led to be guided, kind of like on a labyrinth. It's because eventually you want your whole shoulder, check it out, you want your collarbones to fill and feel and levitate. This is where the true immune system, the immunity system, yeah, this is where it's built. So the breath can be descendant here, but most of us have been eating stuff for so long that you need to be food free for at least 3 days to get the clarity where enough pressure, enough of your immune system is working hard to rebuild your immune system, rebuild your place where you're not dealing with bacteria, parasites, yeasts, molds, funguses, living within the blood. And so it's also so key now at this point that you start using urine in your diet, in your body, in consuming it on your being, because what happens, your body fully hasn't utilized the elixir. See, your body's been making an elixir, okay? Whatever you put in is going to come out. So if you actually put in the best foods, you're going to get minerals out, things that actually will stimulate an immortal process of where your body's satiated like a stone, but not coming or going in the world. So you can stop your heart, you can stop your fluids, because you're no longer on the downbeat, you're no longer draining. You see, that's another thing. It's about each cell being so positively buoyant that you actually levitate your airs, you know, that you actually have so mindful to your electrogravitational magnetivity. It's just like, and your body just starts to move its own. So that's where the feeling process is so key. That's why in this process of doing anything that stimulates you, like the caffeine or all the sugars that we've been ingesting, that's why we're doomed. I mean, until people stop eating and really condition themselves to be strong with the tongue, the mind, the eyes, and how we enjoy life. Because life is actually predicated that we're actually enjoying something here that doesn't belong to us. When we take things, we put them in, put them on, we're basically thieves. You know, we're all just utilizing material nature if we see it from a larger perspective, and we can't truly have ownership. And that's also something so key, is that all these afflictions and addictions that are living within us because we don't know how to be free of them, because it's all about the environment. So it's a very holy yoga ashram here for people to do this 10-day detox. And that's why I'm inviting people here, is to experience an aspect of themselves they couldn't have, but the land gives it to you. The land gives you the opportunity to come back home. The air quality is so good.